Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Milner, North Dakota, the site of tonight's District 1 Division B boys basketball contest between the 1-15 Enderlin Eagles and the 4-12 Sargent County Bulldogs. We'll step aside and we'll be back with our pregame coverage here. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
Legacy Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred spring wheat seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
I want to welcome you into our Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth. I'm Nick Furch for you on the call here this evening. Stock Growers Bank is your small town bank and a big-time partner with Stock Growers mobile app. Experience banking at your fingertips anytime, anywhere a bank near, so you can go far with Stock Growers Bank. As we look ahead to the final District 1 game for both of these teams are fighting for better seeding as we start to inch even closer to the District 1 tournament coming up here in just 2 weeks for Sargent County. They're kind of at the middle of the pack right now, kind of floating in between that 4 through 6 spot in the district between Weimar Lidgerwood and Maple River. Also with the they currently have 4 district wins, Sargent County with just the 3. So for the Bulldogs, they're hoping a win tonight can at least get them in a little bit of a tiebreaker situation between them and Weimar Lidgerwood. As of right now, I'm not entirely sure who wins that tiebreaker as the matchup between Sargent County and Weimar Lidgerwood. They split their 2 head-to-head matchups earlier this season. But Maple River does have the advantage over both of those teams, so we'll see tiebreaker-wise how all of that is going to shake up. And as for the Enderlin Eagles, they're hoping that a win tonight can at least allow them to host a likely play-in-game scenario, as right now they're sitting at 0-6 in District 1 play. So for the Eagles, a win will likely give them a chance to host. For the Bulldogs, a win likely is going to give them a rematch against Barnes County North if the season were to end today. So those are going to be some areas for both teams to focus on as they're hoping to pull away with a win in the final district contest of the season. For the Eagles, they're coming into today's game off a loss in both of their contests earlier this week. They were defeated by Barnes County North on Monday before coming back home and losing to Lemoore Litchfield Marion on Tuesday. As for Sargent County, they also are coming in off of back-to-back losses. They played down in Lidgerwood against the Wyoming Lidgerwood Warbirds on Friday, losing that one by single digits after an exciting game that went down to the wire. After that, they traveled to Oaks this past Tuesday and hung with the number 1 team in District 1, but a late run by the Tornadoes in the fourth quarter made the final score a little more lopsided. I believe it was about 62-45, if I remember correctly what that final score was for the Bulldogs game. So for Sargent County, big focus for them here tonight is how are they going to come out energy-wise? How are they going to shoot the basketball? That has been an area that, talking to Coach Weber throughout the season, that is where his team has struggled compared to in years past, being able to shoot the ball effectively, especially when they get open looks from beyond the arc. This is an offense that usually does pretty well at creating open threes. How are players like Michael Hoisted, James Trainer, and Jace Fury going to handle getting some of those open looks? And as for the Enderlin Eagles, the big story for them is how are they going to compete on the interior? How are they going to be able to rebound and play efficiently down low in the paint against a rather undersized Sargent County team in comparison to years past? Now let's take a look at the starting lineups first for the Enderlin Eagles. The junior forward standing 6 foot, number 4, Orion Adargo. A 5'10 junior guard, number 5, Nolan Schlecht. A 6 foot junior guard, number 11, Carson Gruba. A 6'2 senior guard, number 13, Jacob Simbira. And a 6'2 senior forward, number 33, Aiden Chamberlain. As for the Bulldogs, they're going to be starting with the 5'11 junior guard, number 0, Jace Fury. The 5'9 senior guard, number 2, James Trainer. The 6'1 senior guard, number 24, Michael Hoisted. The 5'10 freshman guard, number 31, Cole Fury. And the senior center standing 6 foot, number 54, Robert Mund. That'll do it for our pregame coverage. We'll step aside and we'll be right back with the opening lineups here on yourliveevent.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Your home for the North Dakota District 1 basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Up by 1, bounce pass inside Cadoon. Cadoon takes the ball screen jumper from 14, got it to go.
The girls tournament tips on Friday, February 14th from Valley City State University. Boys tournament gets underway on Friday, February 28th at the North Dakota State College of Science.
Hand off now to Rayshawn. Earl takes the ball screen, left wing. Earl, dribble, pullback, 3 on the way. Nothing but twine.
That's the District 1 basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us. And
now for our starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Enderlin Eagles. Starting at guard, a 5'10 junior, Nolan Schlett. At another guard, 6' junior, Carson Gruba. At a guard, a 6'2 senior, Jacob Simbira. At forward, a 6' junior, Orion Adargo. And at forward, a 6'2 senior, Aiden Chamberlain. The Eagles are coached by head coach Kelvin Kraft and assisted by Jared Kittleson. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, your Sargent County Bulldogs. Starting at guard, the 5'11 junior, number 0, Jace Fury. At guard, a 5'9 senior, number 2, James Trainer. At guard, a 6'1 senior, number 24, Michael Hoisted. At guard, a 6' freshman, number 31, Cole Beery. And at center, the 6' senior, number 54, Robert Munn. The Bulldogs are coached by head coach Ryan Weber, assisted by Chase Shute and David Peterson. All right, the starting lineups are set. Hoisted, and it was Aiden Chamberlain, the one who's going to start off for the tip, and is going to start with Eagles basketball. So Adargo guarded by Hoisted, looks like a man-to-man, and we're going to have a quick turnover here by the Eagles. Fury bringing it up the floor, gets it to Trainer near side, guarded by Simbira. This is Jace Fury for 3, and that is going to get the scoring started here. Nice three-point bucket there from Jace Fury, leading scorer for the Bulldogs, as that one almost picked off. Simbira bringing it up the floor. His left-hand floater, no good. Hoisted coming down with the rebound. Fury walking it up for Sargent County. Guarded here by Gruba. This is now Trainer. Gets it to Mund. Mund out to Hoisted in the corner. Now back to Fury. This is Mund. Fury coming near side. Gets it to his brother Cole. Left it short, but gets his own miss. Swings it out Trainer. His three-point bucket off the mark. Mund offensive rebound. And gets it back up top. Jace Fury is going to fire up a 3, and again, no good. Finally, Eagles able to come down with the board and end the possession. And all the way to the rack is Carson Gruba to get the scoring started here for the Eagles. So as we mentioned at the start, it's going to be interesting to see how Sargent County is able to knock down some of these open looks, but also how are they going to succeed playing down low. Fury out to Hoisted, corner 3 from Hoisted off the mark. Trainer gets the offensive board, and looks like he dribbled it off of himself, so that's going to be a turnover for the Bulldogs. Aiden Chamberlain just fixing a flat tire here, and Adargo's gonna set up. And going for the touchdown pass deep, and we're gonna have a travel called as Jacob Simbira did a good job catching that fade route, but unlike on the football field, you do gotta put the ball down here for a dribble. So travel violation on what was a pretty good press breaker there for Coach Kraft and the Eagles. Trainer gets it to Hoisted. Now to Fury. Fury thought about getting it to Munn, but instead swings out to Hoisted. Hoisted blocked there. I believe that was Simbira with the big block. Adargo bringing it down the floor. Poked away, but gets it back. Now this is Gruba. Gruba looking to set up the offense here for Enderlin. Really one of the first true half-court offensive sets we've seen from them thus far. Nolan Schlecht all the way to the rack, and that is going to tip the scale in favor of the Eagles here. About 2.5 gone in quarter number 1. Trainer opposite of the Munn screen, blocked, and they're going to call a foul. So no made bucket from Munn, but James Trainer will go to the line now, looking to shoot the first free throws of the evening. And they're going to call that foul on number 11, Carson Gruba, his first, team's first. Well, first free throw for Trainer, up and good. And second free throw in and out as Gruba comes down with the rebound for the Eagles, and he'll just bring it up the floor. So Trainer playing tough man-to-man defense on him. This is Simbira down to Gruba, and Gruba able to convert. He is going to go to the line now, looking to convert a three-point play as Trainer is going to get called for the foul, his first, team's first. So Gruba's free throw, no good. Poked out. Adargo coming out with the offensive rebound. His shot, no good. And Hoisted finally able to clear the possession for Sargent County. Dribble handoff. This is Cole Fury now. Working on Schlecht. Back out to Jace. This is Robert. All the way to the rack. Robert Mund. He is now in the scoring column for the Bulldogs. Tied up here at 6. There's about 3 minutes gone. Adargo able to handle the press. This is Schlecht just inside the three-point line as he is able to knock that down. Second bucket for Nolan Schlecht. He's got 4 as well as Gruba with 4 to make up the 8 points for the Eagles. Fury, nice little dump pass there to Hoisted, but kind of got tangled up. Up ahead, this is Gruba. Gruba out to Schlecht. His three-point shot off the mark, no good. Munn comes down with the board. Gets it ahead to Trainer. Trainer, mid-range pull-up jumper for Trainer, off the mark, no good. As Chamberlain comes down with the board. Looking for some help, gets it to Adargo. About halfway through quarter number 1, Eagles leading 8-6. Very much playing at the pace that they would like to play at. Sargent County likes to play a little more up-tempo, but haven't really seen much of that as Trainer is going to be called for the foul, and that is going to be number 2 on Trainer. So looks like we're going to see Logan Bope coming in for him. To the line now to shoot a pair of free throws is Nolan Schlecht. First free throw up and good. So here is the junior Logan Bope, but also the sophomore number 1 Tristan Peterson also coming in. That free throw is off the mark. Cole Fury coming down with the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor. Just able to get it out to his brother before picking up that foot. Fury, drive, and he is going to get the defender. I believe that was Schlecht caught up in the air, and they're going to give him 2 free throws. So that foul on Schlecht, his first, team second. First free throws up for the night for Cole Fury. First one up and good. Two for 2 from the free throw line is Cole Fury. Adargo skies that one, and we're going to have a jump ball called as, again, they go for the fly route, and the safety Jace Fury able to pick it off, but unfortunately, unlike football, the dual possession does not go to the offense, and jump ball favored Sargent County. So Peterson swings it to Fury, left alone for 3. That one's off the mark. Bope coming out with the offensive rebound. Poked away, that was Simbira, and he now comes away with it. Drives, poked out by Fury, and he's able to come away with it. Peterson now to Jace Fury. Cole Fury lets the three fly. That one's off the mark, no good. Fighting for the board, and that's going to be Jacob Simbira coming down with it. Simbira on the drive. Stripped away by Peterson. He's able to secure it as well. Gets it ahead to Fury on the far side. This is Peterson now. Left alone for three. His jumper no good. Schlecht with the board. As Cole Fury is going to get called for the reach and foul. His first, team's third. Couple substitutions coming in. First for the Eagles, the senior center, number 42, Samuel Lule. And for the Bulldogs, the sophomore forward, number 10, Andrew Yago. Peterson trying to strip it from Gruba, able to get it away to Simbira. Adargo back out to Gruba. His three-point jumper off the mark, no good. Lule coming in with the offensive board. Simbira's three-point shot, no good. Yago with the defensive rebound. Fury gets it to Yago. Yago loses it off his foot. Peterson slips, falls, able to get it away before being called for the travel. Jace Fury shot that is no good. Adargo secures the board, able to secure the press. And blocked by Jace Fury. As Adargo's kind of going in there a little reckless. They usually don't give you the benefit of the doubt. Is Logan Boat in the scoring column as he gets the Bulldogs back in front now, his first points. Under 2 minutes to go, 1-3-1 being played now with Peterson playing the top of that 1-3-1. Simbira, this is Schlecht, his three-point shot left short. Lule gets the offensive rebound, and they're going to say there's a foul on the floor on Cole Fury. That's going to be his second, team's fourth. So Robert Munn checking back in for Cole Fury. Schlecht gets it to Gruba in the corner. His three-point shot left long. And they're going to say last touch by Schlecht. Under 90 seconds to go in quarter number one. As the Eagles looking to put on a little more of full court pressure. Peterson back to Yago. Yago able to get into Fury before the 10-second violation. About a second or two to go. Jace Fury fires the three, and that one is good. Second triple on the night for Jace Fury. He now has 6. He leads all scorers. Under a minute to go. Gruba thought about the three. Tries to get into Adargo inside. Adargo working on Munn. Adargo all the way to the rack, and he is able to finish. He will go to the line now looking to convert a three-point play. First free throw attempt for Orion Adargo is good, so lead cut back down now to just 1. Bolt gets it to Yago. Yago just inside the free throw line, no good. Tristan Peterson comes flying in. First attempt, no good. Yago left alone for 3, no good once again, and they're going to say that went up over the backboard, so out of bounds. Shot clock turned off as there's about 1 second under the 35-second mark. Lule out to Adargo. This is Schlecht. Up top, Simbira out to Gruba. Good ball movement here by the Eagles, really making Sargent County work here in this zone. Simbira, pull-up jumper, no good. Peterson chases down the board. 10 seconds to go. Final shot set up here for Sargent County. Boat gets it to Yago. Elbow jumper for Andrew Yago. Rattles around, no good. Boat fighting for the offensive rebound, and him and Schlecht get tied up. So possession arrow favors the Eagles, as really all they can hope for is get the inbound as close as they can. Mund playing a little bit of safety as he pokes that into the 5th row of the bleachers. So 0.5 left. You can get a jump shot off as Adargo does get that jump shot off, but leaves it short as the Eagles held a lead for a little bit there, but Sargent County able to finish the quarter with the 13-12 advantage as we get ready for quarter number 2. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
13-12, the score here. Getting ready for the second quarter of play. Jace Fury with 2 3-pointers to give him 6 points. He leads all scorers. For the Eagles, Nolan Schlecht leads the way with 5 points. Carson Gruba with 4. And Orion Adargo with 3 on a 3-point opportunity. With that end of the clock jump ball there, the possession arrow favors Sargent County. So it will be Bulldog basketball to start the second quarter. On the floor for Sargent County, Jace Fury, James Trainer, Michael Hoisted, Andrew Yago, and Robert Munn. As it looks to be a 2-3 zone for the Eagles coming out of the quarter start. And we're going to have a foul called on Aiden Chamberlain, as that's going to send Robert Munn to the line now to shoot a pair of free throws. The first free throw for Munn, no good. On the floor for the Eagles, Orion Adargo, Carson Gruba, Jacob Simbira, Aiden Chamberlain, as that is no good from Mund. And who's involved in the tie-up there is number 30, Ethan Simbira, who just came in at the start of the quarter, and believe they called a jump ball there, so that is why it's Eagle basketball. And yes, it was a jump ball. Just check the possession arrow down low at the scorer's clock. Dargo, his 3-point jumper, no good. Long rebound gathered by Fury. Good job there by Gruba trying to chase that down, get his team an extra possession. Trainer gets it to Yago. Yago all the way to the rack this time, and Andrew Yago is in the scoring column. His first points off the bench. Had a couple of shot attempts, but first time he's actually converted from the field. Simbira to Simbira, and that time Ethan unable to convert. Trainer, nice hesitation, extra pass there to Yago, and he's now got his second bucket. Good job there by Trainer, just taking a little hesitation and getting that extra pass as Ethan Simbira has the ball poked away by Fury. As Nolan Schlecht will check back in, as Jacob Simbira will take a seat. Ethan Simbira gets it to Gruba. 2-3 zone being played by Sargent County. Dargo, pass fake, gets it to Gruba. Gruba out to Simbira, his 3-point jumper off the mark, no good. Chased down there by Chamberlain as he throws a shot up off the backboard, no good. Fury, fast break opportunity, and nice job there by Jace Fury. Nice little scoop layup, as that is going to lead to our first timeout of the evening. This timeout is brought to you by Bank North. We'll step aside and we'll be right back. Sargent County leading 19, Eagles 12.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country, visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
19-12, Sargent County on a 6-0 run to start the second quarter. Andriago with 4 points. Jace Fury with 2 to give him 8 on the game to lead all scorers. So it'll be Eagle basketball as we come out of the timeout. Adargo gets it into Gruba. Gruba poked away and able to get it to Adargo since he was diving for the ball. There's no travel there as he kind of slid on the floor as Jace Fury is going to get called for the foul. His first looks to be the team's first of the second quarter. Schlecht steps all the way through, and they're going to call a travel as he tried to split the double team. Trainer bringing it up for Sargent County, leading here by 7, just about 2 minutes gone in our second quarter. Trainer spins, stopped, poked away, and Gruba able to come down with it. Loses it behind the back. Yago comes away with it. Now gets it to Jace Fury. Up ahead to Mund, and Mund gets Chamberlain in the air, and he is going to go to the line now to shoot 2. As you could hear the slap up here, and Mund wants to make sure that we know it was on the forearm. He took the contact. As that foul on Aiden Chamberlain is going to be his 3rd, team 2nd. So first free throw for Mund, no good. Jacob Simbira checking back in for the Eagles as Chamberlain picked up that 3rd foul. As that free throw also no good. 0 for 4 from the free throw line for the Bulldogs, or for the Bulldogs, Robert Mund here in the second quarter. Dargo gets it to Ethan Simbira. Back to Adargo, and Adargo is going to draw the foul as Trainer's going to get called for a reach, and that's going to be Trainer's 3rd foul. So now Peterson will come back in to the game for Trainer. Adargo gets it to Gruba. Up ahead now, this is Ethan Simbira. Gets it back to Gruba. Now it looks to be settling into a 2-3 as Yago closes out on Schlecht. Fury pokes it away. Peterson gathers it. Fury gets it to Peterson. Nice block there by Jacob Simbira playing transition defense. Good job there, as we're going to have a substitution as the freshman guard number 0, Luke Goodmanson, is checking in for the Eagles, as Cole Fury and Logan Bope checking back in for Sargent County. Peterson, Hoisted, good close out there by Goodmanson, as Hoisted shot rattles around, no good, and I think they're going to call Logan Bope for the foul. They are. So good rebound there for Ethan Simbira, also drawing the contact. 3 team fouls for Sargent County. Still quite a bit of basketball to go here in the second quarter. Swung over to Simbira. Adargo gets it back to Jacob Simbira, cut off by Bope. Gets it to Gruba inside the lane. Gruba all the way to the rack, and ball's poked away and lands right back in his lap as he is out of bounds. So Sargent County basketball. Eagles still without a bucket here. 3 minutes gone in quarter number 2. Sargent County also kind of slowed down after a pretty hot start. Jace Fury, 3-point shot, no good. Hoisted gets the make instead. It's Cole Fury coming away with it. Again, gets his own miss. Bope, and he is going to draw the foul. He's going to go to the line now, looking to shoot a pair of free throws. So that foul is going to be called on number 30, Ethan Simbira, his first, team's 3rd. First free throw attempt for Logan Bope, no good. Second free throw upcoming for the junior. And that one rattles around, no good. Ball poked around. Peterson comes away with it. Cole to his brother Jace with the floater. Good job there. Cole Fury with the pass down low. Jace Fury now in double digits with 10. Simbira loses it. Fury comes away with it, gets it back to his brother. Extra pass to Peterson, and Peterson this time able to convert, and that's going to lead to a timeout for Coach Kraft. And we'll take one with them as Sargent County on a 10-0 run to start the second quarter. They lead by 11.
I'm a diesel technician.
I am a coach.
I am a firefighter.
I am a nurse.
I am a sheriff.
I am a loan officer.
I am a teacher. And together, we all know underage drinking has a negative effect on brain development. Let's keep substances out of the hands of our youth. This message is brought to you by your Southeast Region Prevention Specialists.
23-12, Sargent County leading over the Eagles, coming off of the Bank North timeout called by the Eagles. Bank North has been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what value-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.com today. A couple of nice transition plays for Sargent County here in this quarter, which is much more of what we're accustomed to seeing from Sargent County, as the pace of play was much more in Enderlin's favor there in the first quarter, not so much here this go-around. Carson Brash is number 14. He checked in at that timeout as he is kind of down low in the paint. Simbira to Adargo. His three-point shot off the mark, no good. Fighting for the board. Peterson comes down with it as Jace Fury now brings it up the floor. Gets it over to Peterson, back to Fury, and that goes right through Fury's legs, as that's going to be a turnover as Fury goes over to Peterson and reassures him he'll make that next pass. Gruba gets it to Simbira. This is Adargo now. Gruba picked up by Fury. Peterson going to get called for the reach. So that foul on Peterson is going to be his first, I believe. Yes, his first, team's fourth. So no more fouls to spare for Sargent County. About halfway into the second quarter we still have to go. Checking in for the first time is the 8th grader, number 23, Hans Hansen. Gruba tried to get it down low to Brash, but good job there by Fury, able to poke it away. Jace to his brother Cole, and just like in the driveway, able to get the bucket from brother to brother as Gruba to Simbira, and we're going to have a travel called. Travel called on Jacob Simbira before he could get the ball down, and Bope probably would have picked up a foul. So for Sargent County, good break there as another 8th grader's checking in as Eli Olson, number 22, playing down low in the post. Hansen to Jace Fury. This is Peterson. His mid-range jumper, no good. Gets his own miss. Gets it down low to Olson. Olson fadeaway jumper is good, and he is going to go to the line now, looking to convert a three-point play. As that foul on Jacob Simbira is his first, team's fourth, as Nolan Schlecht comes back in. And Olson able to convert the free throw. First free throw of the quarter. Had gone 0 for 6 to start. Schlecht comes away, and they're going to say momentum allowed Olson to cross the half line as Fury with the floater. He's now got 12. Olson again with the steal. Fury down low to Peterson. Peterson's going to draw the foul, and he's going to go to the line now to shoot 2. So foul is on number 0, Luke Goodmanson, his first. And the Eagles have hit the limit for fouls here in the quarter with 5. So first free throw from Peterson up and good. And that one rattles in and out, no good. Ball poked out of bounds. Possession favors the Eagles. Good Manson, stolen by Hansen. Hansen floater off the glass. And that's good for Hans Hansen, his first points tonight. Peterson with the steal, gets it to Olsen. Olsen able to get that one to go as the pressure from Sargent County causing all sorts of problems. As that is going to lead to another timeout called here by the Eagles, as the Bulldogs have turned a 1-point lead at the start of the quarter into a 22-0 run here in the second, as they lead by 23, 2.5 remaining in the second quarter.
Your home for North Dakota postseason wrestling is yourliveevent.com. Tune in to our coverage of the East Region Individual Girls Wrestling Tournament and the Class B East Region Individual Boys Wrestling Tournament on yourliveevent.com. Our coverage begins on Friday, February 14th from Castleton for the Girls East Region Individual Tournament, followed by the Class B East Region Boys Individual Wrestling Tournament in Grafton on Saturday, February 15th on yourliveevent.com.
35-12. Had to double check my math there to double check that. Yes, it is a 22-0 run to start the second quarter, as we're down to the last 2.5 minutes of the first half, and the Eagles still without a bucket in the quarter, as Gruba able to finally cross half court. Ethan Simbira out to Gruba. Gruba to Simbira. Gruba. This is a Dargo. His three-point shot blocked by Boat. Up top, this is Gruba. Simbira now to Adargo again in the corner. Back to Simbira. Up top, Schlecht. Schlecht all the way, and we're going to have a blocking foul called there on Logan Boat. And regardless if they're going to call it a shooting foul or not, that is going to be the 5th foul. So 2 free throws upcoming for Nolan Schlecht. First free throw, no good. And that free throw up and good. So the scoring run finally stopped, as the Bulldogs' 22 consecutive points to start the second quarter finally stopped there with just about 2 minutes to go with that free throw from Schlecht. Down low, this is Munn working on Adargo, and that time just a little bit strong on the hook. Peterson able to get it to Mund, and Mund able to convert. Good hustle there by Tristan Peterson. As Adargo falls, and Olsen gets the steal. Hansen is going to get hammered. As a foul is going to be called there on number 4, Orion Adargo. His first. So Hans Hansen will now go to the free throw line to shoot. First free throw for Hansen, no good. Cole Fury checking in for Jace Fury. And it looks like Hoysted's going to be checking in. Checking in for the shooter, Hansen. And that free throw, no good. Olsen chases down the board. Peterson to Munn, down low to Olsen. Olsen, ball poked out, and they're going to say that as Gruba and Fury were fighting for it, it was the last touch by Cole Fury. So possession goes to the Eagles, as Samuel Lule checking back in for Enderlin, under 90 seconds to go. This is Lule out to Adargo. This is Schlecht, his three-point shot. Strong. Munn comes down with it. Able to get it to Peterson, and now this is Cole Fury. Cole's floater rattles around, no good. Adargo comes away with the board, and we've got a foul underneath the Bulldogs basket, leading to free throws on the other end, as that foul is going to be called on number 22, Eli Olson, as the 8th grader points to himself and says, yep, coach, that's my bad. 8th grader making an 8th grade mistake there, fouling about 80 feet from the other basket. Well, first free throw there for Orion Adargo, up and good. Second free throw upcoming, and he converts. So he's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 5 points as Cole Fury left alone. I looked down to circle my free throw, so I didn't even see how he got the ball down there. But 6 points for Cole Fury as Gruba's pull-up jumper up and good. He now has 6, him and Schlecht, as Gruba able to steal it, and his momentum has him slide out of bounds. So it will be Bulldog basketball. So Gruba and Schlecht with 6. Adargo with 5 as Hoisted tried to get in the head to Olsen, but deflected. I believe that was Ethan Simbira who was able to get just a little bit on that to deflect it into the Eagles bench. 15-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hoisted as a screen from Olsen, steps into the three-point shot. No good. Schlecht with the board. Simbira bringing it up the floor, gets it to Adargo. Back to Simbira, this is Gruba. 2-second difference now. Shot clock, game clock. Schlecht to Gruba, and Peterson a little late going for that reach, and he's going to get called for his second, and Gruba will go to the line now to shoot 2. Missed his lone free throw back in the first quarter, so first trip of this quarter for Gruba, up and good. As Jace Fury coming back in for Peterson after picking up that second foul. Two for 2. Fury gets it to Olsen. Olsen just able to keep from stepping out of bounds, throws it away to Gruba. Cole Fury pokes it away, lobs it up ahead to Mund, and Mund, nice easy layup there for Robert Mund. He now has 6. Simbira gets it in to Schlecht. Schlecht almost stolen by Mund. Adargo, step back three-point shot, no good, and a pretty chaotic ending there to the second quarter, but wow, what a quarter for Sargent County as they scored 28 points from the field there in the second quarter as they are up big going into halftime, leading 41-19. We're going to step aside for a quick break, and then we're going to be back as the Lisbon Gymnastics show team is going to be performing here at halftime. Now, just for the sake of any music they play, we don't want to have a possible copyright flag and get our stream taken down. So unfortunately, we are going to cut the audio for that portion, but we will have at least the visual performance for the show team for you in just a moment. But we'll cut out to a break, and we'll be right back with the Lisbon Gymnastics show team here on your live event. Sargent County leading 41, Eagles 19.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
At North Sargent School, we believe in empowering students for a bright future. From our caring teachers and innovative programs to our focus on academic excellence and community involvement, North Sargent is where students thrive. With small class sizes and personalized attention, we ensure every student gets the support they need to succeed, both in the classroom and beyond. Proud to be a part of our growing community, we're shaping tomorrow's leaders today. North Sargent School, preparing learners today to thrive in the future.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
The Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars chapter is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. The mission is to mobilize the community on behalf of post-secondary education success for the students. Dollars for Scholars chapters help hometown students achieve their educational goals by raising scholarship funds, establishing endowments, and more. For more information, scan the QR code on screen or stop by the Sargent Central School District. This game is brought to you in part by Dave and Jess Rasmussen family.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves things and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sargentcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
41-19 the score here as we get ready for our second half of play, as a huge 28-point quarter for the Bulldogs has helped them to explode to this 22-point advantage. Looking at the leading scorers from the first half, Jace Fury leads all scorers with 12. As for the Eagles, they're being led in scoring right now by Carson Gruba. He has 8. Otherwise, from there, Cole Fury and Robert Mund have 6. Nolan Schlecht for the Eagles also has 6. Orion Adargo, 5. Eli Olson for the Bulldogs, 5. And then some points are spread out there for the Bulldogs. Coming off the bench, they do have 16 points off the bench for Sargent County in that first half. So we talked right at the start of the broadcast of how is Sargent County going to be able to shoot the ball from the perimeter. Hasn't been a great shooting performance. However, they were able to change the pace there in that second quarter, much more to their advantage, and able to get a lot of fast break opportunities, easy layups, and that's much more Sargent County's game, being able to get in transition, get easy points. Now for the Eagles, how are they going to get back to controlling the pace here as the second quarter, or excuse me, the second half just about to get underway? How will they be able to get it into more of a half-court setup in their offense that way? But also, they still got to make quite a large comeback here as Fury left alone. I think foot was on the line, so 2-point shot. Mund able to get the second chance point. He now has 8. So Gruba, step through, gets it to Adargo. This is Simbira, and stolen there by Fury. Up ahead, this is Hoisted in the corner. Up top, Trainer, left alone for 3, and his jumper is good. First points for Trainer since back in the first quarter when he was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Stolen there by Hoisted. Hoisted, little Euro step and nice right hand scoop layup for his first points for Hoisted. He's one of the, I think he's third leading scorer as he's able to pick that one off. Gets it to Trainer. As he gets it to Fury. 2-3 zone being played as Fury to Jace Fury, and that three-point shot this time long. So 0 for 2 from the three-point line for Jace Fury in the second half, able to connect on 2 back in the first quarter. So Jacob Simbira gets this to Nolan Schleck, back to Simbira. His three-point shot off the mark, no good. Hoisted comes away with the board. Trainer, his floater, able to fall in. 5 points here in the half for Trainer, 6 on the game. Gruba gets it to Simbira. Simbira, his left-hand shot, no good, and deflected out of bounds by Aiden Chamberlain as he is going to, it's going to be Jacob Simbira taking a seat as Ethan Simbira checks in for him. Trainer, back to Fury. Fury gets it to, or tried to get it to Hoisted as Hoisted was trying to meet the basketball and Fury just overthrew him. So 9-0 run to the start of this second half for Sargent County as Adargo gets it to Gruba. Ethan Simbira now gets it back to Gruba. Thought about the three. Said kicks it to Simbira in the corner, down low. This is Chamberlain, and Chamberlain shot no good. Trainer coming in for the defensive rebound. A little hesitation there. Gets it to Hoisted in the corner. His three-point shot, no good. Ethan Simbira comes down with the board. Gets it ahead now to Gruba. Gruba looking to push. Stops, pops, mid-range jumper is good. And that bucket for Gruba now gets him into double digits. He's got 10, leading the way for the Eagles. Oh, nice pass there from Trainer out to Hoisted, but just not able to set up a good shot as Cole Fury, now his three-point shot, no good. Chamberlain all the way to the rack, no good. Good transition defense there by Sargent County. Fury deflected. Cole Fury fighting for it with Gruba, and he is able to get it to Jace. Trainer, down low Mund, his little mid-range shot up and good as Robert Mund now in double figures. He's got 10. Gruba to Simbira. This is now a three-point shot for Schleck, no good as Simbira trying to get the offensive rebound. Good box out there by Jace Fury, drawing that foul. As Jacob Simbira comes back in, that foul on Ethan was his second, team's first. So Carson Gruba going to go to the bench now. Take a breather. I think that's the first time he has seen the bench so far as Tristan Peterson came in at the break. Mund, or excuse me, it was Hoisted down to Mund. Nice block there by Chamberlain. Chamberlain, left-hand shot. That time able to go, and first points for Aiden Chamberlain here halfway through quarter number 3. Fury poked ahead. Chamberlain able to chase it down, but Peterson poked it away from him. So it's going to be Eagles basketball. Jacob Simbira bringing it up the floor, gets it now to Ethan. Good ball movement here. Chamberlain, left-hand shot there, no good. Munn comes down with the board. Seen a little more aggressive offensive approach from Aiden Chamberlain here as he's done a pretty good job here in this third quarter of getting positioning. Mund That time no good. Fighting for that miss. Jacob Simbira, Chamberlain. Back to Simbira. His three-point shot is good. First triple on the night for the Eagles belongs to Jacob Simbira, and those are also his first points. Peterson to Hoisted. Hoisted, mid-range jumper, up and good. He now has 4. Jacob Simbira just able to cross half court before that 10-second violation. Schleck, pull-up jumper, no good. Hoisted able to get the board. Fury step back into a 3. That shot no good. As Orion Adargo's going to let that one just go out of play. A couple substitutions. Andrew Yago and Logan Bope coming back in for Sargent County. As Carson Gruba and Samuel Lule coming back in for the Eagles. Dargo gets it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain kind of goes in a little reckless there as Lule gets the offensive board. No good on the putback attempt. Up ahead, this is a nice pass down low to Bope. Good job there as Trainer got it to Fury, and Fury to Bope crashing. Bope now has 4 points off the bench. Simbira, this is Chamberlain, back to Simbira. He steps into the three-point shot, that time long. Lule gets the miss. And he gets his first points as well. Peterson back to Trainer, up ahead, this is Bope. Bope to Fury, steps into the three-pointer, and that time no good. Tracks down his own miss. Tried to get it down low to Peterson. Lule stepped in front. Up ahead, this is Gruba. Gruba with the finish. Little reckless play here from Sargent County in the final minutes of our third quarter. Yago to Bope. Bope waits for Chamberlain to go airborne, and luckily nobody gets hurt in that exchange as Chamberlain almost skied over Bope. But that foul on Chamberlain's going to be his 4th, team 2nd. So Trainer takes a seat. Eli Olson coming in, as well as Ethan Simbira coming back in for the Eagles. Peterson, no good. Yago gets the offensive board, and he is able to convert. He now has 6. So Peterson was almost too wide open there. Simbira to a Dargo. This is Lule. His layup left short. Good job by Bope there, able to get the rebound in transition. Under a minute to go. Yago. Try to get it to Fury. Gruba almost picked it off. Bope. Back out to Fury. Fury shot fake. Splits the double team. Try to get it to Bope. Poked away, and we're going to have a foul on Bope as he kind of stiff-armed Gruba there as he tried to go for the loose ball. So for the sake of stopping transition, good foul on Bope, but it is going to be his 3rd and will be Eagles basketball. About 9-second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Simbira, Dargo. His three-point shot left it a little flat, hit off the front of the rim. So shot clock, game clock, virtually the same. Peterson able to get it to Yago. Peterson tapped out of bounds by Jacob Simbira. So it will be Bulldog basketball with 20 and a half on the game clock. Olson out to Peterson. His three-point shot. A little strong. Yago fighting for it, able to save it. Olson tracks it down. Ball didn't touch rim, so shot clock didn't reset. Down low, poked away by Ethan Simbira. 2.5 left. A little bit of a discussion with the shot clock, game clock. Andrew Yago, his three-point shot is good. And that will do it for the third quarter as Sargent County able to expand their lead to 31 as they lead 61-30 over the Eagles. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Fourth quarter just about to get underway with the 31-point advantage for the Bulldogs. It will be a running clock here for the duration of the fourth quarter. But we'll see exactly how long Coach Weber wants to stick with his starters. It looks like a couple of his subs taking off their warm-ups and are at least set to check in as a 2-3 zone being played to start for Sargent County. This is Gruba to Schlecht. Down low, Chamberlain. That time left short, fighting for the board. Munn comes away with it, but good job there by Chamberlain. Able to trail behind, mid-range jumper. That time off the mark, and good hustle there by Jacob Simbira to get the put-back opportunity. He now has 5. Trainer to Mund. Mund able to convert. Mund now with 12. So Mund and Fury leading the way, both with 12 points. And that shot from Simbira, no good. Fury able to cross half court. And trying to get it to Hoisted, ball batted around. Fury finally comes away with it. And ball deflected, and they're going to say last touched by Schlecht there in the corner. Fury to Cole Fury. This is Mund, back out to Jace Fury. Mund, Hoisted in the corner. Gets it to Cole Fury inside, out to Jace. His three-point shot, in and out, no good. Jace Fury still without a bucket here in the second half. As that shot is good, and we're going to have, they're going to say that, I think Trainer may have crossed the line. Not entirely sure, but that made basket from Orion Odargo, excuse me. Up ahead, this is Cole Fury, and he's unable to secure it and get up a good clean layup. Simbira to Odargo. Pass fake to the corner. Odargo misses a 3, gets his own miss. Floater again for Odargo, no good. Munn gets the board. Fury to Fury. Cole is able to get that one to fall as he just kind of waited forever for that one to finally fall in. So checking back in is going to be Ethan Simbira as that foul is called on Aiden Chamberlain, his 5th, so he's fouled out. He finished with just 2 points coming back in the third quarter. So Fury's free throw no good. Hoisted able to almost secure that board, but no good. Simbira, Jacob Simbira, that is, able to score. He now has 7. Hoisted. Little fall away jumper there from Hoisted. He now has 6. Gruba directing the offense here. Gets it now to Jacob Simbira. Schlecht to Ethan Simbira, out to Jacob. His three-point shot, no good. Hoisted with the board. Good box out there for Michael Hoisted. Gets it to Trainer. Trainer blocked from behind by Jacob Simbira. And we're going to have a whole slew of substitutions here. First for the Eagles, Carson Brash, number 14, checking in. Before Sargent County, you have Tristan Peterson, Andrew Yago, as well as for the first time the senior Wyatt Diggenstein, and then 8th grader Eli Olsen and Hans Hansen, other 8th grader checking in. Yago to Hansen. Hansen drives, tried to get it to Olsen. Up ahead, this is Gruba. And Gruba able to just keep that back foot down, avoid a travel. He now has 14 points. Hansen almost poked away from behind by Gruba. Diggenstein gets it to Yago. Diggenstein to Hansen. Peterson now in the corner, gets it to Yago. Yago batted around. Hansen comes away with it. 10 left on the shot clock. Hansen, Diggenstein steps into the three, and that's good for Wyatt Diggenstein, the senior coming off the bench, able to get the bucket in his final home game of his senior season. Simbira splits the double block, and we're going to have a foul called. Not sure who they're going to call it on. Well, it might be Yago. Yes, Andrew Yago is going to be called for the foul. So once again, it looks like we're going to have almost a full line change for both teams, as that free throw from Jacob Simbira, no good. But checking in for the Eagles, Luke Goodmanson, number 2, Tegan Adargo. Number 42, Samuel Lule, and number 45, Wyatt Lund, as we'll have a substitution for Jacob Simbira at the, if there's a made free throw, which there is. So he's going to finish with 8 points, as number 20, Charles Powers, coming in for the Eagles. Number 11, Hunter Leon. Number 12, Carson Diley. Number 35, Brody Marr. Number 55, Kyle Potts, joining Wyatt Diggenstein on the floor for Sargent County. Diley gets it to Potts. This is Leon. Up top, this is Marr. Back to Diggenstein. Diggenstein to Potts. Diley. Marr. Leon. Potts. Diggenstein. Leon, 5 left on the shot clock. Diley, Marr. Someone's got to shoot. Marr is going to take it, and he leaves it short, so it'll be a shot clock violation. As Tegan Adargo bringing it up the floor for this Eagles crew. Powers, back to Adargo. Powers. Swings it to Goodmanson. That is Lund. Down low to Lule, and Lule shot no good. Almost gets his own miss, but Diley coming down with the defensive rebound. Coach Weber calling for his team to burn some clock here. Diggenstein gets it to Marr. Says Diley now to Potts. Leon to Marr. Marr's drive, take, gets to Leon. Leon's mid-range shot, a little long. Marr misses it, and now Tegan Adargo comes away with it. Gets it ahead to, or tried to get it ahead to Samuel Lule, but good job there by Diggenstein, able to poke it away. A couple more substitutions. Number 12, Aaron Crystal, and number 22, number 22, Dominic Haugen checking in for the Eagles. As Haugen comes away with it. Out to Powers. Back to Haugen. Powers again in the corner. And good job there by Diggenstein. Able to work around that post up from Samuel Lule. About 3 or 4 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Potts to Diley. Marr. Wanted to go back door to Leon, but Leon kind of aborted that plan. Powers with the drive. Euro step for power is no good. Marr comes away with the board. And they do have to cross half court, and that'll do it here as a huge second quarter for Sargent County, able to propel them to the 70-39 victory, as they will now advance to 5-12 on the season. The Eagles will fall to 1-16. We'll step aside and we'll be back with our post-game coverage. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
70-39, the final score here, as the Bulldogs able to finish their home regular season schedule with a victory here, as they will now pick up win number 5 on the season, as well as district win number 4. For the Bulldogs, they were led in scoring tonight by both Jace Fury and Robert Mund with 12 points. Andrew Yago off the bench with 9. Cole Fury 8. James Trainer and Michael Hoisted 6. Looks like Eli Olson 5. Hans Hansen 2. Wyatt Diggenstein 3. And Logan Bope 4 to make up the scoring. And Tristan Peterson also with 3, to make up the 70 points for Sargent County. As for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-16 overall on the season. They were led in scoring by Carson Gruba. He finished with 14. And then Jacob Simbira had 8 points, all in that second half. Orion Adargo had 7. Nolan Schlecht with 6. And then Aiden Chamberlain and Samuel Lule each with a bucket to make up the final points, 39 points for the Eagles. For Enderlin, they will finish their regular season with a home game on Saturday when they face off against the District 1 leaders, the Oaks Tornadoes, before they set out on the road next Tuesday to take on the Ellendale Cardinals in their regular season finale. As for the Sargent County Bulldogs, as I mentioned, this is the final home game on the season, but they will travel to Wishick to take on South Border on Tuesday, and they will wrap up their regular season next Saturday against Sisseton as part of the NDSCS Bonanza. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. And our Enbridge player of the game is the freshman guard, Cole Fury. Fury finished with 8 points, but also did a phenomenal job just getting a lot of those loose ball 50-50 opportunities, able to do a good job of, getting steals, getting extra offensive rebounds, getting some, nice passes out to either his brother Jace, or just able to really play an all-around game of basketball. So our Enbridge player of the game belongs to Cole Fury. Agassiz Precision Ag is your local precision planting dealer servicing the entire Red River Valley and beyond, and they are the sponsors of our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game. And our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game is the play of the bench for Sargent County. As let's total up the points here off the bench. 26 points off the bench for Sargent County, and that is between 6 different players able to contribute those 26 points, and really saw it there in the second quarter when they went on that 22-0 scoring run. You had players like Bope and Yago and Peterson all able to contribute. The 8th graders with Eli Olson and Hans Hansen also contributing with quite a few of those buckets in that big second quarter. So Precision Ag play of the game, the play of the Sargent County bench, able to help lead them to a commanding victory. So that'll do it here from Milner, as the Bulldogs able to gather the victory at home. But make sure you tune into yourliveevent.com to see all of the upcoming action, remaining action here on the 24-25 winter sports season. The girls district tournament starts tomorrow in Valley City, as the Maple River Raiders will tip off at 3 o'clock. I believe they're playing the Hankinson Pirates, if I remember correctly. So that game is going to start at Valley City State at 3 o'clock. Chase Miller is going to be on the call all day and all weekend long for the girls District 1 tournament. The boys District 1 tournament will also be on Your Live Event, but that's not going to be until the end of the month. So make sure you head over to yourliveevent.com. Not only watch that girls district tournament starting tomorrow, but also all of that remaining action. For me, though, I want to thank all of you for tuning in, not just tonight, but if you are a Bulldogs fan and been tuning in all season long, final broadcast for me on the year. So thank you all for tuning in and supporting these student athletes. Always a joy to call these games, and want to thank you all for tuning in and being a phenomenal audience here all season long. So for me, I'm Nick Furch.